Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all good and I hope you're all well. And I hope you're jolly well done. Why am I saying this like you guys some steaks? Steaks, you like it well done? If you eat your steak raw, we got a problem, sir. We got a problem. You might as well just eat it whilst it's still alive. How are you gonna munch on raw steak? Anyways, not the point of the video today. I kind of wanted to sit down and talk for a second or a couple minutes. I'm guessing the majority of people that follow me or subscribe to me on YouTube, they've subscribed to me because I lost 30 kilos in 3 months, which I did. I did that like 3 years ago, and around 2019, 2020 is when I actually did the 3 months. And alhamdulillah, I did lose 30 kilos in 3 months. But then COVID happened. And like, okay, let's go back a second. Let's just rewind. So I want to start off by saying, yes, I did lose 30 kilos in 3 months. Yes, you can do it if you try. But it takes dedication. Oh my God, that takes dedication. It was literally all I did, the majority of the time was, obviously there's a whole video explaining that, but what I did was I reduced my portion size, point blank, reduced my portion size. But I've reduced it so much where it was basically a meal a day. But it would be like a McDonald's meal, so it's kind of cheating the system. But so basically you'd have like 100 calories. You'd have 1,000 calories. You'd have 1,000 calories a day, basically. And it works. It does work. I'm not going to say it doesn't work. I stayed the weight that I lost for a good year and a bit. And then COVID came around and I thought it was okay to indulge in food. Okay, so I've put on weight. Should I be depressed? Now I'm going to start off by saying, how did I put on this weight? Because I feel like it's important, not just for myself, but for whoever else wants to lose weight. What was the issue? What was the issue? Because I was clearly able to hold off that weight for a good year and a bit, you know? So what happened? Why have I gained weight? And as I've mentioned, it started off with COVID. Obviously, I can't blame COVID forever because COVID happened, like lockdown specifically. COVID's still happening. But lockdown specifically was like last year. I miss lockdown. Now, I don't miss COVID, and I'm so sorry for anyone that has gone through a tough time during COVID. But I missed having that time to myself. Because I could have done so much with that time. I could have done so much. If I had the chance, I would take a step back, rewind time, and use that time that I've quote unquote lost to do something beneficial today. But obviously, that time is gone now. I can't sit here and ponder on, I should have done this, I should have done that, etc., etc. However, I can sit here and say, you know what, this is what I've done wrong. And this is what I'm not going to do again. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to go through the way I was feeling again. Because when lockdown first happened, I thought it was okay if I sit down and relax in bed and do nothing. And just munch. And it was bad because it was to the point where I wouldn't even open the curtains. I would just like lay in bed, watch something. I don't know what I was watching right then. Watch something and munch. I'm not that same person anymore. Now I'm so busy, and I like being busy. I feel like I have to emphasize on this. I like being busy, but I'm so busy that when I do have time to eat, I eat anything. And that's where I'm going wrong now. So it started off with having so much time on my hand that all I do is eat, to having barely any time on my hand and all I do is eat food that aren't necessarily good for me. And that's bad. And to like put the cherry on top, I have a sweet tooth. So if you were to give me chocolate or cake or something nice and sweet, yeah, it won't be in your hands no more. It will be in my digestive system. I didn't like being overweight. In fact, I don't like being overweight. So why did I do this to myself? And the thing is though, you can't blame anyone but yourself for this, because, you know, no one told me, no one forced me to eat the foods that I chose to eat. No one forced me to eat the food that I chose to eat. And you know what? That's what sucks about it all. Because you can't blame anyone else. You can't. You physically can't blame anyone else. You can only blame yourself. And you're like, there we go. Like, I've done it again. I put on weight. And it sucks. It sucks. But you know what you got to do? You got to pick yourself up and get right back on the saddle, darling. You don't stop. And this is me. I'm speaking about myself. I'm literally looking at myself whilst I speak. But then this also goes for anyone out there. You've put on weight. Okay. Do you know what that means? You got a new challenge on your hands. You've got a new challenge on your hands. You've got another obstacle to tackle. And that's okay. That's okay. So this is what I'm telling myself. I'm like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Take a sit down for a second. Reflect on what you did wrong. And I sat down. In fact, it's written down in my notebook. I sat down and I wrote what I did wrong. What did I do wrong? How can I fix what I did wrong? What will I do to prevent it from happening again? Ironically enough, I went from one extreme to the next extreme where all I had was time on my hands to having no time whatsoever left. But that's okay. That is okay. Because alhamdulillah, I still have the opportunity to fix that. And that's what we're doing, baby. That's what we're doing. We're going to fix it, inshallah. Should I be upset? Should I be depressed? No. No. Because if I'm going to sit down and weep from my own mistakes to myself, I will never improve. I will never improve. I will spend time weeping, not understanding what I did wrong, and eating. And sis, we don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. So no, I can't be upset. I can't be. Because there's no point. Unless I'm going to be upset and use that sadness into changing myself, then yeah, you can say that. But I'm tired of being upset. I've done it for so long. I've been depressed for so long when it came to my weight that I can't do it anymore. Like, there's so much tears left to cry that I don't want to do that no more. Instead, I want to pick myself back up and move on. I want to pick myself back up and say, you know what? This isn't happening again. This, inshallah khair, this isn't going to happen again. We don't want this to happen again. So what am I changing? So as I've mentioned, I've got a big sweet tooth. Oh, I love my sweeties. Do you know what it is? I don't like sweeties. Like, I don't like candy and all that. I like cake and chocolates. But sweets that requires, girl, that's effort. That's effort. For some sour ending, oh, girl, no. So when I say I like sweets, I mean chocolates and cake and donuts and all of that. But I don't like sweets that I have to munch on. That's so much effort, man. You guys have time. You guys have time in your hand to be munching on that. But what am I doing? What am I changing? So for starters, I've gotten a lot of fruits. I have so much fruits downstairs. And the thing is, they're going so quickly. Not just from me, from my mom too. The fruits are just going because we're enjoying it so much. We are savouring these fruits. And there was a time where I wouldn't really buy cherries because I didn't like cherries. Raspberries, now I'm obsessed. I need cherries. I need raspberries. And I'm trying to kind of trick my mind into saying, you know what, this is sweet enough. And you know what, this is sweet enough. Often, when I have a meal, I need dessert. You want dessert? Say no more. Here, have some fruits. Have a yogurt. That's dessert. Is it sweet? Yeah. So there you go. That's your dessert. And I'm trying to remind that to myself. Oh, you want something sweet? Open the fridge. You got yogurt right there. In fact, there's also this, what is it? In French, it's compost de pomme, which is like apple yogurt. It's not apple. Like in America, it's a big thing. Like they have pouches of these like squashed apples and cinnamon and all that. And when I was in France, they had that too. And I actually really wanted to have some. And I really liked it. I was telling my mum, like, we don't really have this in the UK. And it's true, they don't really have a yogurt form of apple, crushed, like smashed apple. I don't know what they call it in America. If I remember, I'll like pop it up here, the name. But they don't, apple pudding, no. But anyways, I'll put the name here. They don't really have that in the UK. That's not an option for yogurt. Like you can find something similar in the baby section where they will have apple and pear. I'm saying this because I bought it. They will have apple and pear, but it's not the same thing as it was in France. I was telling my mom about this. Mom was like, "We can make it. It's so easy to make." So now I love it. Like I have so much at home. Like I've got a massive pot of it. And it's just apple with cinnamon. And sometimes, like, you know, we mix it up a bit. We add banana. we add mango, we add raspberries, and it's so nice. It's so nice and it's so sweet. And it's little things like that that I'm changing because that is sweet enough. That is dessert. Fruits, point blank. And at that, babes, that's enough. So that's one thing that I'm currently making a change in my life. Another, carbohydrates, baby. Carbohydrates. Bread, pasta, reducing that. Now, I'm not saying carbs are bad for you because people often assume carbs are horrible for your health. Not at all. They are great for energy. And obviously, you get energy by burning fat. I've got enough fat to burn. Okay? Let's get that energy. So I've reduced my carbs. I'm trying to. That's a lie. I'm trying to reduce my carbs because often what I have is like bread and salad. I love that. So I'm trying to reduce my carbs. And the final one is to not eat in the kitchen. I'm trying my best to avoid eating in the kitchen because that's where the food is at. And temptation arises. It's arising. It's there. Right in front of you. Munch it. That's what my body, you know, I feel like that's what the gyms are telling my body because I don't know what's going on there. I might not even be hungry, but that temptation, baby, is too strong. It's too strong. So, yeah, I don't want to eat in the kitchen because if I'm upstairs, do you know how much effort it is to go downstairs to eat something because of temptation? The effort is too overwhelming to the point where I won't go downstairs because I can't be arsed. I've got too much things to do to go downstairs. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now as of today. Am I trying to lose weight the same way I lost weight with the 3 months 30? Am I trying to do the same thing as 30 kilos in 3 months? No. I don't want to think about it like that. I just kind of want to lose weight. Like I don't want to pay attention to anything. Just eat your healthy food and dip. And really think about it. Am I hungry? Or do I just want to eat food? Because I like food. You know? But anyways, this was a talk. If you stuck by my side, thank you, baby. Thank you. I will be uploading the next video. So this is meant to be uploading today, so Thursday. Inshallah, I should be uploading my next video on Monday. Yes, you heard that correctly. We will try to be doing 2 videos a day. No, we're not. We'll try and do 2 videos a week because the way I've been slacking, I need to bring back up my game. Get that game working ASAP, inshallah. And yeah, so I should be uploading soon, inshallah, my next video. And I wish you guys nothing but the best. And if you have put on weight, don't cry about it. Pick yourself up and move on, babes. Move on. Don't cry about it and eat, because that's sad. You're crying about the weight you have to put on more weight. Let's be strong. Let's be smart. Let's be smarter than Einstein. All right. Anyways, if you haven't already, please follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I post daily on TikTok. Instagram, I post on my stories daily. But yeah, and also, as I've mentioned before, I have a cooking page for my Instagram and I have a travel page for my Instagram. So please go ahead and hit them a follow. Check them out. And I wish you guys nothing but the best. See you soon in a couple days. And stay safe. Look after yourself. Bisous, bisous. Mwah.